Okay, this is a bit of an exercise for Keith.
Okay.
We have a selection of three-dimensional objects, and we're going to look at whether any of these are classified as prisms and whether any are, well, if they're not a prism. So do you think you can manage to put all of these into either this side where you think they are a prism? If you think they're not a prism, put them on this side.
Okay, well, that I would say is a prism. Okay, so I'm going to put it up
just
like that.
Leave it there, that's fine.
Okay, that isn't, that isn't, that isn't, so we've got these and that, and I would say probably that actually that's the only prism, because I'm aware that is a prism, so I put all of those over there.
Okay.
Okay, but I might be wrong.
So can you tell us why you think that is a prism and the others aren't?
Okay. I've always known that shape to be, it's always been called a prism because I've seen that in physics, so maybe there is a mathematical definition for that that's subtly different.
So what characteristic has that got that none of these have?
I would say it's a triangular shape with flat sides to it, so triangle base and top, and sides that are flat. I've known that shape to be a prism. Now you're going to tell me.
Okay, it is a prism, but it is a triangular prism.
Okay.
So if we think there may be other types of prisms with other shapes,
Yep.
Can you reclassify
Yes, I can.
what you've got?
Yes, I can. Okay, so that then is similar in that it's got the flat sides to it, and it's got a square top and bottom, so we could say that's a square prism, maybe. That one is similar in that it's now a pentagon, so it's a pentagonal prism. If we're just saying the straight sides are what matters, and that one, although it's a cube, might also be under this, shall we say, new classification, a square prism, and I think the others don't fit.
Okay. I would regard that as correct, but we now need to decide why these are prisms and these aren't.
Okay.
So let's look at them again. You're saying we've got flat side shape here and the same shape on the bottom,
Yep.
connected by flat sides.
Yep.
What happens if you start to take sections through one of these?
They'll all have the same shape.
Okay, so you've got a
In that
constant
direction.
cross
You've got a
section
constant
through
cross
each of
section.
these. So if we took this one, and we took this face and the opposite one, and then took cross sections, we're getting the same cross section right throughout the shape.
Okay.
The same with the triangular one, and the same with this one. But this could also be called a rectangular prism, because you could be considering a rectangular face
Yes.
on
Okay.
either side.
Yeah.
So a prism is a three-dimensional shape with two parallel faces of the same shape, congruent faces,
Okay.
and if you take slices parallel to those, that you get a constant cross-sectional shape.
Okay.